Hello McDaniel Army and welcome back to my channel. Alright, so my fiance and I are getting ready to go to Walmart. I'm actually going to do some like projects for you guys. I'm going to get like a canvas and then some like stitch colored like acrylic paint and then do like the painter's tape on the canvas and then paint it like the stitch colors. And then I'm also probably going to get like some black shirts and then like a little bottle, and then you put like half bleach, half water in there, and then you rubber band the shirt and then you bleach tie-dye it. And supposedly if you get like a black shirt, it makes the shirt red and black, which is pretty cool because those are like two of my favorite colors. So yeah, but anyways, I will see you guys in a little bit. Hi guys, I'm back. So as I promised you guys, I went to Walmart and bought all this paint and canvas stuff. I'm actually gonna do like a sunset type of like canvas. I'm gonna take like the tape and make like different shapes or whatever, and then take like the acrylic paint and then like put it in this thing that I found, and then take like the acrylic paint brushes and paint it. But I'll show you what I have. And then on Tuesday I get a paycheck, so I'll probably buy all the like stitch colored ones and then like a bigger canvas. So I got this thing. I don't know, I was looking for like, you know how like painters have that like wooden thing and then it has the different areas for the paint. Yeah, I was looking for one of those, but I don't think they had them. So I got this One Piece Art PZA, whatever that stands for, 17 well folding palette. It keeps paint moist for later use. So I guess these things like flap up. It kind of reminds me of like watercolors when you were in school. So we'll see how that works. And then this, I got this. It's a 6-pack of 9x12 better quality canvas panels. Perfect for acrylic and oil paints. So that's that. And then I got acrylic, I think it's acrylic, all media. Oh, I must have put the acrylic paintbrushes back. Well, we'll see how these work. I thought I grabbed acrylic ones. Oh well. Okay, so all media, full set, ideal for fine, medium, and wide lines, washing and shading, blocking and color, detail work. I think the ones that I got were blue and we accidentally put those back, but okay. So, and then it tells you like the guide on the back. I hope these will work. I don't know. Maybe like this brush right here will work. I don't know. So the artist brush guide. Choose the right brush and make art easier. Okay, so it comes with a round paint broad lines, round areas, stroke work, flat, which I might be using, blend or float colors and base coating, filbert, paint round petals, leaves and strokes, angular, paint angled shapes and sharp edges, comb. Is that the, oh, that's a smaller one that of the flat brush. Okay, paint multiple lines in one stroke, so I might use that one. Bright, blending colors and applying base coat, detail, sharp edges and floating color in tight areas, fan, blend colors, create texture, grass, fur, foliage, and the mop brush, which blends delicate colors and soften edges or objects. So that's what that looks like. And of course the bottoms are turquoise. I don't know, I thought I grabbed the acrylic ones, but maybe we put those back by accident. I don't even know. Okay, and then I got duck masking tape, so I could tape like the triangular whatever to the canvas. My fiance's game thing. that we don't really need because the code is on the receipt. So I got Caribbean matte acrylic paint. So that color. And then I got bright magenta matte acrylic paint. And then I got bright red matte acrylic paint. I got bright yellow matte acrylic paint. And then I got pumpkin orange. And then I think this is matte acrylic paint too. So the reason this bottle is bigger than the rest of them is because they didn't have they're like we're literally like out of every color. And I just thought these would be like easy because they just like pop open and you can squeeze it. But of course they have the little pain in the butt things on them. These things. I hate those, guys. I hate them. I hope this big orange one does it. And the orange one I can just kind of like dip the brush in because it's big enough. These ones I have to like squeeze out on that thing. And then of course I got my warm cup of water so I can like clean the brushes off. I didn't grab a paper towel, but yes, this is Domino's. Domino's now has a no contact thing. So one time we ordered Domino's and they just put like a whole bunch of plastic cups in there. So I was like, might as well use them. Alright, so let's get this started. I don't even know. My worst enemy is plastic, so this is gonna take me like forever to probably get off. So yeah, you can just like watch me struggle. And I've never used canvases before either, so this is like my first time for this type of stuff. But I mean, I'm sure I've used like canvases when I was in elementary school, but that was like so long ago. Why are these? Oh, these are like so tiny. Why is there plastic on the back of it? Okay, I don't even know. Maybe it's like, can you like take this type of stuff off and like tape it to your wall? You guys, what is this? Like on the back. It's like, I don't even know. So this is how big it is, 9 by 12. I'm going to, let's see here, probably take these pain in the butt things off first so I can, okay, you know those ones that like come on the milk? Yeah, that's annoying. Okay, hold on. Oy. I have to stick these things somewhere, so I'm just going to use a plastic bag that we put all this stuff in and stick it on top, and hopefully I don't get paint in my fingers. I already took a shower today and don't really want to take another one, but if I have to, then oh well. Yeah, it's getting my nails. That's a pain in the butt. And why does it, okay, it literally like leaves a like plastic. Oh my gosh. Okay. Paint is strong, guys. Okay, so there's the blue one. This is gonna take a while, so bear with me. And then I seen, I might buy, because I love neon colors. If you watch the Drive With Me on my birthday, or Drive With Us on my birthday one, I used to wear like neon colors all the time. It literally looked like I was getting ready to go like to a highlighter party or something. Now there's like gonna be paint everywhere. See, like you literally, I'm like struggling. These don't have the little like flat things, and I don't really have nails to peel it up, so, and why? And that means I have to like literally put my finger in the paint and take it off. Oh my gosh. The struggle. And look, it's all on my hands now. That's alright, because it literally, it says quick drying. So hopefully that paint comes off my hands. Otherwise, I'm going to work with like different colored nails tomorrow. And it's not even nail polish, it's acrylic paint. So, we'll see. I don't know if you have any tips, leave in the comments below how to get acrylic paint out of, like, literally it's like in my nail. So, if you have any tips, maybe like a Q-tip and like hot water or something. I don't even know. Why are these so difficult, you guys? Okay, these things and plastic are like my worst enemies. Other than that, I don't really have any worst enemies except like if you make me mad or something. Some of these are like really easy because they like start to peel with the, look. Oh my gosh. Whatever, I guess that's what happens when you paint, right? You're gonna get it all over yourself, so mine's will be fun with it. At least they're fun colors and not like weird colors, I don't know. So anyways, I was saying like they had little bottles and they were neon colors, but I don't even know what it said. I was gonna like buy them, but some of them were like, I don't even know. Maybe I'll buy them on Tuesday with the stitch colors, so I could show you. Oh, they were like, you have to have like a black light or something. They show up more with the black light, so I don't know. I don't think I got any yellow on my hands. Oh, just like a little tiny bit there. If this orange one has it, I'm gonna scream. Not really. Okay, this orange one has it. Oh my gosh. Why? Company, what is this company? Okay, this company that I am using is called Apple Barrel. Are all these Apple Barrel paints? Yeah. I think these are like the best paints to use. I don't even know. And you guys, my teal and turquoise are fading. I don't even know if you could like tell if it's in there anymore, but whatever. I was reading the package because I use Colorista and it said like 7 to 15 washes, but I think the only reason why is because I didn't use bleach, but still like I see people not use bleach and the color stays in their hair for like ever. So I don't know, maybe it's just like really faded. I hope this one doesn't have like a big giant orange thing like those ones did. Like, you know, the plastic, oh my gosh, it does. Okay, if you've ever painted a canvas, leave in the comments below what type of paint you use, because I have never seen this before. It's like the thing leaves like a plastic coating. Oh my gosh, look guys. And of course the paint is on the like bottom of it, so now I'm gonna have paint on this hand too. That's lovely. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to like take another shower today. I hope I didn't get paint on the floor just now. Okay, look at this. I literally haven't even used this yet and it's paint all over the lid. Okay, whatever. Deal with it. We're just gonna like, we're gonna paint this bag because I haven't even like put the, oh my gosh, masking tape on the canvas yet, and I have paint all over my fingers, so that's lovely. And I don't want to get like paint on the canvas yet because yeah, whatever. Okay, I'm just gonna like make sure it's dry here on my hands. Okay, so maybe I should like put, since I already have paint on my fingers, we'll open this little thing. It's sort of like a, I don't know, I've never used this before, so how the heck do you use this? I don't even know if this is going to be useful. How do you open this? How do you open this, guys? Oh my gosh. I don't want to break it either, you know? It has to open because you obviously like have to close it to keep the paint fresh for later. But how? Oh, it's that simple. Okay, so it comes like this, so you can just like, I guess you can put the paints, I don't even know, wherever. Just don't get the paints everywhere. Okay, so we open that, we'll squeeze the paint later. I just want to make sure. We have to literally open everything, guys, so like I said, bear with me why I like struggle. I think you put the paints in these little thingamajigs because this closes, but I don't know if you can use those like big ones or whatever. Like I said, the orange one, I can probably just dip the paintbrush in, but the, what is this, Caribbean blue, bright pink, bright yellow, and bright red, I will have to like squeeze on there. Okay, so let's see here, guys. I'm gonna like, have to like find the tape, beginning here. And I don't know if I apologize in the beginning of this video, but I have the heater running. I don't know if this is gonna like work. Oh my gosh, if I got the wrong tape, I'm gonna be so mad. Okay. So let's see here. Hold on, I don't even know if this is gonna like stick. So let me just rip. Okay, see? I think this is the wrong tape. Somebody told me to use painter's tape. This was in the acrylic paint area. Obviously, like, I'm having trouble with this too, so maybe I should have gone to the paint area and actually bought the right tape, but maybe I just have to be patient with it and hold the other end with my other finger so it doesn't curl like that. Why does it curl like that, guys? Oh my gosh. I don't get it. I'm just gonna like play around with this for a minute, so bear with me. I don't even know if this is gonna like stick to the canvas here. The struggles of actually painting. Okay, so this is what I'm going to be doing. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a piece of tape there. I'm going to like put it all over this canvas. Once I get it like all situated here, I will show you what it looks like. And I might do this with chalk too, since I have this tape. If I don't use all this tape up, I'm trying to like fight with it. See? Can you like tape it around? Oh, yeah, that works. Cause I just want to make like a cool looking design here. So, and this video is probably like boring to you guys. Oh, she's just peeling tape. No, I'm not just peeling tape. Okay. So. I didn't want to be kind of like artsy and like see this little triangle right here. That's going to be like one color or whatever. I don't know how people do this. Just tape like different areas. I guess. gonna be so mad if I fluff this up. I'm like, I do have 5 other canvases, but that wasn't for that. Okay, so now we need to like work on the bottom here. Somehow. I'm trying to get this paint that's on my hands on the tape and not like actually on the canvas. Just saying. Because if I get the paint on that part of the canvas, I'm going to have to paint that area that color. Okay, so here's what I'm working with so far. This is gotta be like easy because when it dries, I gotta peel all of it. Sorry guys, again, it's probably boring. You're like just watching me tape this. But it's the art of art. This video is gonna be like 10 minutes of me taping this canvas. I probably should have stopped this and then just like taped it and then showed you guys what it looked like when it was finished, but that is all right here. And I don't want the spaces to be like too small or too big. Like these areas are kind of like too big. Now there's like a hair on the tape. That's wonderful. So I just have to like, oh my gosh, there's hair in the tape. I don't even know if that's like from my head or what. Don't get hair in the tape either, guys. That's kind of a pain. So yeah, let me know in the comments below if you want to see this with chalk. It'll probably take like even longer for the chalk. See, like that, I don't like, because that's like touching the line. Just because you have to like pick the right area for the whatever tape, and yeah. Okay. So I think that's what I'm gonna go with. So here's this. That's all the tape, and then like, okay, so each different spot has to be a different color. So if you put orange here, you can't put orange here. You'll see as I go on. All right, so I'm gonna open my brushes here. Oh, this is like zippered. Oh, very creative. Who makes this? Royal Lane Nickel. Very creative with the pouch here. Okay, I don't even know what the heck this is. I have to like figure out how to take all these like pencils out. What is this? Oh. Oh, there's tips on the, there's these little like plastic tips on the brushes. but not all of them have it, so whatever. Okay, let's see here. I don't even know. I think I'm gonna use either this brush or like the flat ones, like this brush, which is a little bit smaller, or this brush, which has like little hair coming out of it. Okay, which is a little bit bigger than these two. And then the rest of them are just kind of like watercolor paint brushes, I guess you can say. Like they're like this. I don't think I might use that for this type of like project. So we're going to start off, and I don't know if I'm gonna like, if you guys can like see me painting this, but I think I'm gonna start with orange. Okay, I don't know what's going on with this camera, but I was saying I think it's like too much in the sun, so it like dies, so I have to like move you guys over here, but it gets too hot or something. So I was saying I'm gonna start with this orange, pumpkin orange, and then my brushes are over there, so I'm just gonna like dip this brush in the orange, since the orange bottle is a little bit bigger than the rest, and then I'm gonna have to like squeeze the rest of it. This acrylic paint is kind of liquidy. I don't even know. And I'm not really good at painting either, so give me a break, people. Just be patient with me. Hopefully this turns out like amazing and not just like crappy. Because that would be kind of annoying if it turned out crappy. But we'll all find out together. It says it's quick drying, so hopefully it doesn't take like an hour and a half to dry, so you guys don't have to like wait that long, because my camera is only on like 50-something%, and it wants to be like a pain in the butt and just kind of like cut off. I don't even know why. So yeah. Does acrylic paint wash off of paintbrushes? Oh my gosh, if it doesn't, I'm gonna be like so mad. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to like use different brushes for each color. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 more colors I have to use. And I don't want colors to like mix either. So let's see here if I have something to like dry this off with. We're just going to use the paper that the canvases came in. I'm not trying to like get water everywhere. Okay, so we're going to close each paint up as I use it. And maybe do like this type of thing without a finger that has paint on it. Okay, so I did orange in this little corner here, as you can see. So next color is going to be, I think I'm going to go with Caribbean, and we're going to squeeze it into this little thing here. Hopefully I can like wash it. Because I don't want to keep this paint in the thing for like ever. Because I probably won't use these colors again for a project or whatever. So yeah. And the heater's running in the background, so if I'm like kind of quiet and you hear this like rumbling noise, that's the heater going. Because like I said multiple times, it's cold still in like the end of April. So just bear with me. And then I'm gonna have to like let this paint dry and then peel the tape, and then we can all see like the ending result. Hopefully it's like amazing. Who knows, once I get like a setup in here, I might like hang this on the wall or something. And like add Sharpie to it or something, and then like put my YouTube name on there or something. That would be really cool looking. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do that, because I have black Sharpies downstairs. I actually have like every single colored Sharpie downstairs. But okay, so I'm just gonna like, I should color that like orange, but it's kind of too late now. Like the topping of it. Okay, so now we have to do the next color. I should put this in like a time lapse, but you're just gonna like go with the flow with me here. And if my camera dies in the middle of this, then I'm sorry. I'll just have to like charge it and then show you the like finished product or whatever. Okay, so now we're gonna like just kind of like dry it off here. Paint the cardboard with water. Make sure it's dry so I can do the next color. Next color is gonna be red, I think. Just cause I feel like doing red next. And we're just gonna kind of like skip a couple of these like holes or whatever because I'm that messy. Okay, so now we're gonna do red. And I have to use these colors like after I do the top here. Again, because like you have to use the same colors over and over again to like finish it. I wish I had an easel. This would be so much easier because then I could like just stand up and you guys can like see me painting it instead of you like looking at the back of an empty canvas. Maybe I'll buy an easel Tuesday. We have them, but I didn't look at how much they were. My bad. So. And painting is like so time consuming and like kind of tedious. I don't want to get it like too far on the back of that. It's kind of like calming. Maybe that's just me. And I'm not trying to do like too many layers either because it says it's fast drying and I have to like take all this tape off. So here's that so far. So I did orange, Caribbean, and then bright red so far, and then I have to like set it down because I have to, where's my water? I have to like wash the brush off every time. Okay, so now I have to like set my colors up on the floor over here to remind me what colors I did in order because, okay, so far I've done, like I said, orange, Caribbean, and bright red. And I have bright pink and bright yellow to go. And you can't have the same colors twice. So like I would have to do I don't even know. We'll figure it out as we go, guys. Because like I can't have orange under orange and I can't have Caribbean across from Caribbean. I can do red again, but I have two other colors that I need to use. So I'm probably gonna do yellow next, and then I'll probably do pink, and then we'll go from there. Because that's just how it goes. Let me know if you've done one of these too, because that would be kind of cool to know. I say I was going to do yellow, yeah. I'm going to do bright yellow next. So we'll skip a couple of years and then put the yellow in. That was the bottle. So don't even judge me. Okay. Pick up the canvas again. And it's okay if you get like paint on the tape, I guess, because you have to like peel it anyways. So just kind of like painting walls, but you're just painting a blank like surface or whatever you want to call it. I have to keep like checking to make sure the camera doesn't like die on me again. That's really weird. That's like the second video I've done that it's done that. I don't know. Like, you GoPro users, let me know in the comments below if you absolutely aren't supposed to put your GoPro in the sun because it like dies like that. I'm gonna have to like take the orange and paint there because these ones have all the paint on the top here and that one doesn't. I didn't even think about doing that, so. And I have to like, when I'm cleaning the brush, I have to like, put the brush on the bottom of the cup and then just kind of like go like this because the paint was not coming off of it when I was just like swirling it around in the water. Like, they're not, it's not regular like watercolor paint where it just comes off when you swirl it in the water. So, okay, so yeah, so I need to take this orange again and just kind of like get that area that I didn't get on the top here and on the sides. Wow, this is really hard to do. I thought this was going to be like a whole lot easier. Now there's orange in the blue, but that's okay. See, like a little bit of orange in the blue, but that's alright. It's just at the top. It's not a big deal. Okay, so now I need to do pink and close this orange before I tip over the paint everywhere. Because that would be something like I would do. Oh my gosh. Now this tape is like, the tape ball that I first tried to do it with is like sticking to the bottom of this. I don't have a paper towel, so bear with me. I have to use what I have to use to get it dry. And cardboard is kind of like paper, so. Okay, I'm gonna close this up so the paint does not go everywhere, because that would be a disaster. Okay, and now we're gonna put, oh, sorry, it's not pink, it's bright magenta. So it's like purpley colored, I guess. I don't know, we'll see when I put it on there. It kind of looks pink in the thing that I used. Okay, let's see here. Now there's like hairs all in the paint. Okay, we can't have that. Too much paint on there. It's definitely pink. Like a pinkish purple. Is that what magenta is? Is a pinkish purple? I don't know, guys. My heater's kind of obnoxious. I'm so sorry. You guys have to like listen to that as I'm painting. Oh my gosh, it's kind of a lot. So here's what I have so far. Kind of bright and colorful. Alright, so now I have to like decide what to do next, because like I said, you can't have that blue right underneath and you can't have the red diagonal, so and you can't have the orange, so I might have to do yellow and then we'll go from there. Just have to make sure I use the colors like equally, I guess. I'm like, people are probably just like, you just use yellow. Yeah, but you can't have pink next to pink, and you can't have the blue underneath, and you can't have orange, and you can't have red. See, like, I'll show you what I mean. So there's this little one right here. You can't have orange, and you can't have blue, and you can't have red. So I'm gonna have to do yellow, and you can't do pink. So I'm gonna have to do yellow there. Making sure the brush has like all the water out of it. Okay, so I'll take this guy. This yellow is like hard to work with because it's so like, I don't even know, but like you can see the white canvas still underneath it compared to like the other colors. So there's that. Oh my gosh, you guys, you should see like the color of the water. Like, look at this. It's like rose gold or something. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do orange next. Yeah. Do orange. Dry my brush off. Maybe I should find a like dry surface here. Okay. So now I have to open the orange here again. Addicting. I'm gonna like want to do like 5 million of these probably after I finish my video, but with like different colors, and I can't buy different colors until Tuesday. It was kind of a pain, but that's alright. Oh my god, this is so bright. It's like making me so happy. I love bright colors sometimes. No, bright colors do make me happy. Like, especially like neon colors. That's the way to go. I should have grabbed the neon colors when I was thinking about it, but it was kind of a pain because I don't have a black light, so you probably wouldn't even be able to see them very well anyways. So this is what I'm working with so far. So I think I'm going to do red up here and then the blue. This is so tedious, guys. I'm sorry, but like, you're like, oh my gosh, just hurry up. You're taking forever. But hey, there's a lot of people out there that like to paint and like to actually see the process of things instead of just doing like the time lapse. I would do like a time lapse and then stop it and then talk and then stop it, but I'm not that advanced yet in the YouTube videos doing that yet, so that's why I'm doing like this forever long video, like this, because then you can actually see like the uncut type of stuff, whereas like other YouTubers, if they're doing this, they're probably just doing like whatever. Okay, so I said red next, and then the blue, and then the magenta. Okay, so red. Oh my gosh, I'm afraid this is going to drip everywhere. I'm gonna be so happy if this turns out like amazing, but I'm gonna be so sad if it doesn't. But like I said, this is like my first like ever acrylic triangular painting, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, is there a specific name for this type of painting? Leave in the comments below. I kind of put like too much on there, so I'm like trying to get it off the tape. And as I'm painting these like other colors, or like other triangles or whatever shapes, you can kind of see the other ones that I painted are like already starting to dry, which is amazing, because it does say quick drying acrylic paint, but how many of us can like actually read that, right? Until you can actually like see it. I guess you're supposed to paint on the tape, because when you peel it, so that's it so far. Okay, and then I said blue, and then this water is like, I don't even know. Something else, I guess. Like an orange rose color, kind of, almost. I guess you can say. And I just use the edges here to kind of just like flick the rest of the water up, I guess you can say. That's why you like hear that, because I'm making sure there's like no paint. Does that like ruin the brush though? I don't know, I guess that's why you go like that too. Okay, so I'm gonna use the blue here. Is that kind of like diagonal? Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of diagonal. So I don't know, it's kind of hard to like figure out. We'll do the blue here. Or sorry, Caribbean is the color. Caribbean blue, I guess. I don't even know, guys. I guess if the camera were to die again, it would beep, so I would like know, but it better not die. That would be so sad. You kind of have to do more than one coat because you can still see the white, which kind of makes me upset, but I guess there's like a specific way to like stroke the brush so you don't see the white, but as you can see my strokes are like all over the place, but whatever. So I don't know what color to do there. Maybe the pink, because the pink is like way over there, but I couldn't do the blue in that one spot underneath the yellow because the blue was going to be like diagonal, so I'm going to have to do like the pink, which is kind of like across it, but not really. So we'll see how that goes. La-di-dee, la-di-da. Oh, did you see that? The water kind of like just flicked in the air. I'm like trying to stay away from the canvas because I don't want the water to like be flicked on the canvas and then like ruin everything. I don't care if the water like flicks in my face, it's just water. I mean, it's like dirty paint water. So you see like here is the magenta. If I do it here, is that like diagonal or like two? I don't even know. I'm gonna have to do it like that. Because like if I were to do the blue there, that would be too close. So I did the red, that was too close, and the yellow is too close. So I'm gonna have to do like the magenta there, which is fine. It's not like right next to whatever. You guys, I have to go back to work tomorrow and I'm not ready. I literally just had 4 days off. And I've been uploading to YouTube like crazy, as you can see. I've been playing like a lot of like mobile games like my friends and followers like recommend to me. Or like my fiance recommend me. Did I even put tape on? See, this is the problem. I can't see the tape. I almost went up too far in the painting. So yeah, I did a lot of those videos in like the last like 24 hours. Which probably don't get as many views as like videos like this. Which is okay, but this is gonna like bother me, these hairs. I don't know if they're like coming off the canvas or if they're on the floor when I set the canvas down. I went too far with that magenta. It's okay. I think the magenta is the only one that really like covers up the canvas. Okay. So now I can't do yellow there. If there's even a like space. I can't see, like it's hard to see when I'm like down at this angle because the tape, I should have got the color tape, but then I was like, I have orange, and then if I paint on orange, I'm not, well it was like neon orange, but I wouldn't be able to see it, and then there was like a red, and I think there was like a neon yellow, so I'm like, okay, well I can't use any of those. And then people said to use like painter's tape, which is the blue stuff. But of course, do I listen? No. That's okay. Don't judge me. Okay, so let's see here, guys. Okay, so there's a little space here. So I can't do yellow, I can't do orange, I can't do red. I'm gonna have to do like the pink again, right there. Okay, so let's do this. And some colors may be used more than the others. But that's okay. I'm trying to use the colors like equally, like if I use, so I've used the magenta 3 times, I'm trying to use the red 3 times, the yellow 3 times, the Caribbean 3 times, and the orange 3 times, but sometimes it won't work like that. And don't hate because I just used the magenta, but that's literally the only color that can really go there. So. Cleaning my brush off, guys. I'm sure you can see that, like it's 360, so you can probably see me like doing that. Or not. But that's why I like share it with you guys. This cardboard is gonna like fall apart on me because there's so much like water on it. It's just like soaking up all the water, but it's been doing good so far. So okay, so let's see here. So I have a hole right here. We can't do orange. Red is too close. Yellow is too close. I don't know, guys. And I can't do the orange because that's like right there. How about we do like red right here? And then we'll figure out what color we want there in that space next. But all this red is like being extra. There's that. Okay, so I've used the red 3 times. I've used the magenta 3 times. I've used the Peruvian twice, yellow twice, and orange twice. So I have to figure out what color I want to do there. I'm thinking yellow because it's not really too close. But then again, I'm thinking yellow more like over here, and I'll show you guys in a second. Now the water's like going everywhere, so that's ugly. Okay, let's use this cardboard like we've been doing and not use my fingers. So my fingers have paint on them. When I was trying to open them in the beginning of the video. I know you guys are probably like, her face is so boring, and she's doing the same thing over and over again. I need some like peaceful music or something while you're painting, but I don't want to get copyrighted. So I'm thinking yellow right here, but I don't know what to do right there. So we'll do the yellow right there. Paint stinks. Like any type of paint, just like stinks. I don't know, some people like the smell of like things like this. Like I have people that like smell of gasoline for like cars. I'm like, that's disgusting. Like I can't stand that smell. could like make these and like sell them. That'd be kind of cool. Like comment below if you want me to make you one and I can like mail it to you, and then it could be like what colors you wanted or whatever. Because like we're limited on like colors. So that's what it looks like so far. I'm thinking I might have to do blue there again in that one space that I showed you, like right next to the magenta. And then I have to put orange somewhere because I used the red, magenta 3 times, yellow 3 times. Blue I'm getting ready to do 3 times, and then I have to do orange somewhere. People say that doing this with chalk is a little bit harder, but I've seen so many like YouTubers do this type of stuff with like chalk because like, I don't know, they're like stuck at home with like kids and stuff. So they tried to do like different activities and whatever. And this one family I watched, she put like tape on her like fence, and the kids each took like a color chalk and like did one, but the kids like accidentally put the same color in the same area. But I guess like if you run out of colors, which is like understandable because that's what I'm running into right now. Oh my gosh, and I just got like yellow on the back of that, but that's okay. So I'm gonna do the blue in that one spot that I said, because it's not really anywhere else but that one spot. It's not like next to diagonal or whatever across, because there's like a color next to it, so. It'll still look cool when it's done. Because they're like bright colors to like make people's day. Except I feel like the red is kind of dark, even though it says like bright red. Okay, so see, like it's not like diagonal. There's a color in between them. Yeah. Okay, so now I have to do an orange somewhere. I haven't used orange in a while. So that's gonna be like my next one. So, after I annoyingly dry this off again. I feel like I pick up paint from the bottom of the cup because like look, that wasn't even on. That wasn't even the color I just used. And I got yellow on the back of the canvas, but that's okay because like if I hang it up you won't even be able to like see it unless I show you guys. Or like I accidentally go like this. But that's because there's yellow there, and yeah, you won't be able to see that anyways. Okay, so I'm gonna do the orange, which I have to open the bottle. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. See how like the orange is here? So I can't do that there. I'm gonna have to do it like way over here or something. Or like underneath this one. See, this is hard. Like you have to like fit the colors in the right areas. It's like, it's kind of like reminds me of like geometry or something. Like you have to like match the shapes up to like the right areas, but they can't like be in the same areas or like diagonal or like right underneath of each other or whatever. If you get what I'm saying. Like symmetrical type things. I don't even know. Is that even a thing in math? Symmetrical? Something or other? If it sounds like I'm mumbling, that's because I feel like I'm like talking to myself a little bit and to you guys at the same time. So, yeah. Okay, so now I have to see. I used the blue 3 times. I used the orange 3 times. I used orange 3 times, blue 3 times, red 3 times, yellow 3 times. Now, and I used the magenta 3 times. So now I can use one of my colors. Now that they're all used 3 different times, trying to make sure that I use the colors equally. And not just like, oh, one has 5 colors and the other one has 3 and blah blah blah. Because that wouldn't be fair. I think it would be more difficult with like just 3 colors, whereas I have orange, Caribbean, bright red, bright yellow, and magenta, which is 5 colors, but it's still difficult with 5 colors. Okay, so I can't do the blue here, and I can't do magenta. So I'm gonna have to do red there. And I obviously can't do orange because I just did orange, so I'm gonna have to do red there. That was kind of quick because that was like a tiny little space. And then I guess when you like take the tape off, it's gonna look cool because it's just gonna leave like white lines or whatever. If you've like ever seen paintings or like chalking like this before, then you know what that result looks like. But I just wanted to try it because I've never like done it in real life, but I've seen it like on YouTube and stuff. I'm like, that's so cool, I want to do it. Which I probably should like create my own content, but that's alright. Okay, so now we're gonna do this little space. So I can't do magenta, I can't do blue, and I can't do red, so I'm gonna have to do the yellow there. Yellow is so messy, like, as you can tell, I got the yellow on the back of the canvas. Oh, and I just got it in that one corner there, but that's okay. I'll just like paint over it. Okay, let's tape. I'm like, let's tape, right? Okay. I was like, I can't tell if I'm painting it in the right corner or not. It's hard to tell because I got like white tape and the canvas is white. You know what would be cool? If I got a black canvas and did these colors. That would be really cool. Maybe I'll buy like a black canvas because like, we actually have them. And do like, maybe like neon colors or something on it. I don't know, let me know in the comments if you want to see that. But then I was like, if I get the neon colors, I would have to get like a black light. And I don't even know if you would be able to see like the neon colors on the black with the black light. I think you have to have like black canvas for that type of stuff. I don't know. Oh, maybe like get a green, and then, because I have red and yellow already, and do like red, green, and yellow, or red, green, yeah, red, green, and yellow. I don't know what flag is that, Brazil or something? I don't even know. You know what flag I'm talking about, people. And I still have to like combine this video with the other one, and the pain in the butt too about a GoPro is if it's like an hour long and you have the GoPro app, it like spreads the videos out into like 17, 18-minute videos, and then you have to like go back and watch it and figure out what video goes first and what video goes last. And it's kind of a pain if you do like a time lapse in it, because I don't know why, but okay, so let's see. I can't do red here, and I can't do yellow, and I can't do orange. So we're gonna go with magenta. I'm almost done, so. Like this one. That paint on my finger. I felt that. And the brush like hit my finger. Oh well. I don't even know where to like hold it to like finish this magenta part. There's that. Rinse the brush off. And the water looks like this now. It's so gross. So if you don't like things like that, you can just like skip over it or whatever. Look at the cardboard. It was like completely like whatever when I first started, like completely like in perfect shape, and now it's just like all bent all over the place because look how I'm like holding it and flicking water everywhere. Let me not like flick it that way. Alright, so now I have to like be very careful when I pick this type of stuff up because now like all the corners are painted. Okay, so I can't do red, can't do, oh my god. Can't do red, can't do orange, can't do yellow, so it's gotta be blue there. This little thing has like helped a lot. The little thing I put the paint in. Whereas I'd rather have that like wooden one that painters use, but whatever works for right now. I should like hum while I'm doing this, so you guys don't like get bored, but you're probably like, oh my god, her facial expressions when she's painting and she's so like into it. Yeah, I am. So don't judge me. I'm trying to like make sure like every corner and whatnot is like covered. So now I have one more space to do, I think, and I have to figure out what color. Okay, so I've done red. Okay, so orange 3, blue 4, red 3, yellow 4, magenta 4. So it's, what did I say? Orange 3. But I can't do orange there because there's already orange there. And it's gonna have to be red there. So red's gonna have the most, like, even though there's red diagonal there and diagonal there, but can't do yellow, can't do blue, and magenta, so it's gonna have to be, well, I have to do red, because, I don't know, you'll see what I mean in a minute. You just dry this off here, figure out a spot that's not so, like, wet and bent. Okay, so you'll see what I mean here. Let's see if I don't have to. Okay, so I can't do orange here, and I can't do yellow, and I can't do blue. And magenta is kind of like there, so I'm gonna have to do like red, but red is kind of diagonal too, so I guess we'll just go with red right there. We can't do any other colors. Oh my god, this is so hard. I'm like trying not to get the red and the yellow, but it already happened. And this red is so like liquidy, it's so hard to like work with. I have to like spread it down. And then it's like all over the tape. Okay, so here's all the painted parts. I can like figure out how to like turn this around without like messing anything up. So here's all the painted parts. Now I just have to wait for it to dry. As you can see, the top is kind of dry, but the bottom I just painted, so it has to dry. So I'm gonna let it dry up here, and then probably in like 15-20 minutes or so it'll be dry, and then I'll come back up here and I'll show you guys like the finished product, because I have to take the tape off, which is going to be like a process too, and then we can all see how it turned out. I'm excited, so I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay, I'm back. So I set a timer for 35 minutes. It's been a little bit longer. As you can see, I'm running out of daylight. While I was gone, I made some TikToks. I let this dry a little bit longer. Hopefully it's dry. But here's what it looks like without the tape off. Now we're gonna peel the tape, and hopefully this turns out good. I think the tape is gonna be like extra stuck on there, so just give me some like patience and time here. Somebody said the lines will be like finer if I were to let it dry a little bit longer. I'm not even sure if like the tape's gonna actually like come off. Okay. Cause like I forgot I like crisscrossed the tape, so it's gonna be like a little bit harder here to get this tape off. And it's not painter's tape, which I should have used, but whatever. Tape is tape, right? I guess. I don't even know. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be like a pain to get off. And hopefully like nothing is wet. So I'm like touching this and like getting any like other paint in the paint or whatever. Okay. And I had a heater running too, so it helped a little bit extra to let the paint dry. I guess you can kind of like do it like this. I don't even know. I don't really know what I'm doing. So bear with me, because we're all learning together. Oh, I feel like this tape is gonna like get in my hair or something. Okay, let's figure out where this piece of tape is at the top. There we go, because that's what's causing the issue here. Was there like tape at the top of it? Oh, well, that one's kind of messy, but oh well. It's my first one, so it'll probably be a little bit messy, but I can learn from my experiences here. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at this like tape issue that I'm having here. Okay. So that's why I said bear with me. Oh my god, what in the heck? Oh, did I not paint that little part? Oh well. I don't know. We'll see how it goes when I get the rest of this tape off. Oh, okay. That's why. Well, that one's a little messy. That's why I said the the red was kind of like messy. So it kind of like got everywhere. So, but you'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. And the tape is like, oh my god, I'm like ripping the back of this, guys. It's a good thing if I hang this up that you won't see the back of that, because it's like a mess. Trying to make sure there's like no tape anywhere or like whatever. I think there's like a little bit of tape stuck somewhere. Yeah, it's on the back though. But we're gonna like get it off just cause. Okay, so I kind of like ripped the back of it a little bit here, but I think this is kind of cool looking, except like some of the colors I probably should have let it dry a little bit more, but here's the finished product with the tape off. I know it doesn't really look like any different because the tape was like pretty much the same color as the canvas, but I think that's pretty cool looking, to be honest with you. Like, see how like the red here kind of like got all over the place, and like the blue here and the magenta a little bit, but everywhere else looks kind of cool. And then like the yellow up here, but that's kind of cool looking. That's because I had the tape like different, and you can see like the tape lines kind of. You guys, so let me know if you want to, like, if I should like take a Sharpie and like draw some things in like the lines, or if I should just like leave it the way it is and then like hang it up once I get like my YouTube set up over here or in this room or whatever, because my fiance wants to do like a studio. So we were thinking about doing like half the room a studio and the other half like my YouTube setup or whatever. But yeah, this kind of makes me sad. Like the yellow and the red kind of like mix together, but it looks kind of cool. So that's what the finished product looks like. I kind of like it. These are fun to do. Now I kind of want to do it with chalk, or like maybe do like thinner like tape lines or something. Sorry, I'm like fascinated by it. It's so bright, and I had to turn the lamp on, so it probably looks a little different in here, but that's kind of cool and exciting and fun. Maybe I should do like the tape a little bit like longer or shorter or something next time, but yeah. And my battery's dying on my camera, so this video is probably like forever long, but make sure you go check out my Instagram. I will be taking like a new picture. I took a picture with the tape on it while I was drying, but I actually put it on Instagram and I did like a black and white filter because I didn't want you guys to see like the colors that I chose until I put this video up. So I'm gonna like probably upload this video and then upload the pictures with the color on it. But yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think. And before I go, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, and turn on your post notification bell to all so you can be notified every single time I post a brand new video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!